All right, this is Jasvinder Khalse here for cryptocurrencyinvesting.news and coinfeeds.com, and here I'm interviewing Shahar Rabin for Capitalise Crypto. Shahar, thanks for joining us. Thanks for your time. Glad we can have a chance to speak today. So right off the bat, just kind of give me, what is Capitalise Crypto? What do you guys do?
First of all, Capitalise, the main company, is a company that's been out there for almost 3 years, backed by a few VCs in Israel. Been developing technologies for the traditional trading markets, and now kind of shifting the focus on the cryptocurrency trading. And what we do is we developed a trading platform that basically allows you to completely automate your trading using natural language, kind of like democratizing investments, bringing powerful tools for everyday people, everyday traders. So kind of like simplifying trading, but also keeping it very, very sophisticated. So you'll be able to basically trade using natural language. You'll be able to tell the platform what to look for. This could be complicated trading scenarios or simple trading scenarios. It really depends on the user. And we take your text, we convert it into an algorithm, and we start tracking the markets for you and really automate your entire trading process. From entry to exit, run it once, run it in a loop. Doesn't matter, our platform takes everything in account and basically does it for you.
That's fascinating. So is the motivation behind that really to bring that level of market engagement down to people with, like, let's say, less tech background? Because especially with the emphasis on speaking in natural language, was that done through AI, or how was the
platform has
to be technical?
Some AI's capabilities embedded in. The thing is, of course, is to provide people with the ability to take the trading off of your hands. You don't have to be there at just the right time in order to take those opportunities, because especially in the crypto markets or cryptocurrencies, things move very fast.
Right.
And I don't know about you, I miss opportunities all the time.
Right.
And so being able to tell someone else or something else what to look for and trade for you is something that it's really not available today for people that are not coders themselves or can maybe pay a coder to do that for them. So this is the first time that you have a platform that basically caters for everybody, everyday people.
Awesome. So on that note, so in terms of the kinds of, I would say, the challenges that are in the crypto space that you're seeking to address, I mean, what did you see as, let's say, what was the cost to the end user of things being the way they were before that you're trying to remedy, essentially?
Well, first of all, people miss opportunities all the time. People don't get out of trading when they should. I missed, just 2 weeks ago we had a Bitcoin Cash flying to the roof after the cancellation of the
SegWit 2x, right? Yeah.
I was there that morning. I had to take my daughter to the kindergarten. I woke up. I saw Bitcoin Cash at $1,900. I was that's exciting, but I had to go.
Right.
Took my daughter, went back. Bitcoin was already at 2,600. That was very exciting. My wife told me, "Listen, get out." I was like, oh, "Okay, but I don't have time now. I have to go to work. I have an important meeting." By the time I got back, I went out from that meeting. Bitcoin Cash was already back at 1,300, and so I totally missed on the opportunity. So it costs you money. It costs you a lot of money.
Right. So in a lot of ways, because I have a little bit of a finance background, I mean, a lot of this sounds like almost like an automated, what do you call, like an active management type of software. Was that something that you researched? Like, is it inspired by that, or is it more like just the time challenge of being able to get in and get out of the market and liquidate back to cash at the right time, given the volatility of Bitcoin, for example?
A little bit of both. Listen, we started this company out of our own need. Myself and my co-founder, we founded this company because we were day traders and we didn't have time working in our different jobs. We didn't have time to take those opportunities in the market. So we said, why not code something, do our own algo trading. And working through that process, we understood that there's the need for other people, other traders wanting to trade and automate your trading, but so they can't do it. There's so many frictions. You have to be very knowledgeable to actually go ahead and develop something on your own. So we wanted something to be managed for us. We wanted those little opportunities that we need to take day in and day out to be automatically managed for us. And then that's why we developed this technology.
So in terms of the things that are essentially affecting the market value of cryptocurrencies from one, I wouldn't even say one day to the next, I would say from 1 hour to the next. Do you find that there are certain currencies that show a lot more volatility, and are there others that are more insulated from volatility, and why do you think, because obviously if you look at a Bitcoin graph, over the last year, it's just like, it looks like you're looking at a sort of like a schizophrenic yo-yo or something.
Exactly.
But then you've got Litecoin, Ethereum, whatever. They have their ups and downs, but it seems like it's nothing as much of a roller coaster as Bitcoin.
I think it's very clear. Bitcoin is the pallbearer. It carries all the attention, so people come to the Bitcoin more than they come to the other cryptocurrencies, and the volatility is a factor of volume. And now what we're seeing is, the majority of people out there really don't know anything about cryptocurrencies, but they're starting to. It's starting to get in their mindset. They're starting to kick in and enter the markets. And once you have those people, the majority coming in, the volumes will increase much higher, and you'll see volatility drops. Because this is just a game of volume,
Right.
The more volume.
But then also, I mean, when you kind of look at when you kind of follow the major news outlets like a Cointelegraph or a CoinDesk, right, or CoinPace for that matter, you see things like like Jamie Dimon, right, or like these Wall Street CEOs will say, oh, it's a bubble, or ICOs are a scam, and then the actual market value of Bitcoin tanks. And then they come out with some cool new protocol and it bounces back up again, or some well-known blogger fires back at the Wall Street guys and it rebounds again, or you get China banning ICOs in this very underhanded move just to come back with hints of their own proprietary currency. Do you feel like the things that are affecting the market, I guess what I'm saying is a lot of it seems to be really outside of it doesn't seem like other securities are being sort of tossed about over the graph over these kinds of things. It seems like this is an issue for crypto specifically.
Because everybody looks at the crypto and you have all the naysayers that are trying to declare crypto dead. It's been declared dead several times before,
right.
And every time it bounces back like 100%
right.
up. And if in 2017 you started seeing people, a majority of the people starting to understand that, hey, there's something called Bitcoin, it's interesting, I maybe want to take part of it. In 2018, we'll see much more than that because the technology is being developed. We'll see more and more applications because now we have a very sophisticated technology, right?
Right.
But most people don't get in the game because of the technology. They get in the game because of the applications, different applications.
Right.
It happened in the internet. It's very similar. We're now very similar to the 1993, 1994 in terms of the internet, right?
Right.
You have this technology, but you don't have the application. Today we have Facebook and Uber and Google. I use Uber. Okay, I don't care what is the underlying technology, right? I care about the application. And what you'll see in 2018 is companies like us who provide better application. So it's much more available to common people to come and, in our case, trade, but in other technologies do other things. And the more you see applications on the blockchain, you'll see more and more users, you'll see less volatility. It will be very, very hard to just throw something out there and the Bitcoin crash because you have all this volume.
Right.
Volume is key.
Right.
In 2018, I believe that's what's going to happen.
So more stability because of basically the volume, essentially.
Stability.
So it's harder for the outliers to pull the whole value of it.
Exactly.
Right.
So the masses coming in because of better applications, more stable companies stepping up the game and providing value.
In terms of what you guys are doing right now and what you're working on and what's coming up, in the near future for you guys? What's exciting and what's going on?
For us, it's super exciting. Actually, there are a few elements of the platform that I haven't even told you about, which is the backtesting optimization. We have an engine that basically allows you to write a trading scenario and with the click of a button test and see how it would have played historically. And more than that, we also provide an optimization feature where we tweak your different strategy and we see if we can improve the performance. If we can also tell you, listen, if you just change this and that, you would have made much more money. And now it's a very strong tool to validate your investment. And the third part is a marketplace where people can actually share different strategies. So most people entering the field are not going to have their own investment ideas. Right. But they want to invest in crypto, so they can follow the leaders that have their own ideas and basically copy their trading strategies.
Yeah, it seems like with I guess I would just call it the Wall Street world, for lack of a better word. But you have a lot of established. I mean, you've got a lot of publications. You've got a lot of pretty respected authorities with investing strategies. You've got tons of books. It seems like you're going in this direction with the crypto space and trying to create a forum for it. I assume that a lot of that has to do with it's such a democratized world, almost to the point of almost like a mob rule, right? Where you get, as we were saying, you get these guys who are very involved in, sort of posting in forums and trading, but don't have, let's say, the technical background, or I mean, I'm just thinking of Floyd Mayweather promoting an ICO and the kind of reaction that comes from that. It seems like you guys are looking for sort of a voice of reason and guidance and more, I want to say, kind of more logic-based and more kind of more data-driven decision-making in that world in terms of trading.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We want to go down that path. We want to lead basically the new revolution of trading. It's an evolution and it's a revolution.
Right.
It's amazing. It's going to be 2018. It's going to be amazing. We're going to do our part. It's going to be very exciting to see what other companies are doing and how people are getting into that as well.
Absolutely. It seems like it takes a lot of user error out of the investing. I forget the study that they did, but it was like the average stock market investor like underperforms the index by about 4.2%, something like that. That was a few years back. I can't imagine what it would be. I mean, in crypto. But do you think there will be a cryptocurrency index? At some point that kind of just tracks the overall, almost like an S&P or something.
Definitely.
Yeah.
With our technology, it's something that you can do. You can write an investment strategy that actually follows several underlying crypto assets that is rebalancing every quarter or every 6 months, and basically just trade with that, copy with that, and that's an index. That's what an index is. Right.
It's exciting stuff. I mean, as far as the expo, I know you guys just got here. Who are you excited to meet while you're here? Is there anyone that you're really looking forward to hear speak at the expo? We've got the AI, the IoT, and blockchain.
I spoke 2 hours ago. It was very exciting. We just want to spread the message, see what other people are doing, connect to the community, because basically this is what it is. It's a community. Right. When people share ideas and provide value for others.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm so glad we could meet and speak together. And again, thanks so much. This has been great.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.